Hi everyone, I'm Briana. For our workout today, our Resisted Pilates workout, we are going to be focusing on core. So we have the Vector at a level 2, dialed to 2, and we're going to start on our backs. When you come down to the mat, I want you to have both long strap handles, and you're going to adjust yourself to make sure that there's just a slight amount of tension going on through the strap to begin. And I want you to just take a nice big inhale into your back lines, set the soles of the feet on the mat. They're just hip width. Kind of notice where your body is today as we start to get connected into the work. On the breath, on the inhale, you're going to inhale to press the arms down along the sides of the body. What I'm looking for here is the chest expanded, the navel drawing into the spine, the pelvis neutral. On the next breath, you're going to exhale to float up. And this is the moment where you might be like, oh my gosh, that's way too heavy. So you can always slide back towards the Vector attachment. Again, we're going to press into the resistance. As you press, notice how this lights up your core and your back line. It feels awesome. And floating up. We're going to go again one more time. Just warming up the lats, the back of the arm, the deep core, and then exhale to lift. Now, on the next one, we're gonna add the head, neck, and shoulders rounding forward with the press. Exhale, you're gonna press into the strap, curl the body up to the tips of the shoulders, and then lift and lengthen as you come back down. You should feel that core really start to engage here as you move. Again, exhale, press, whew. And as you reach forward, could you extend into the strap a little bit longer? You might start to feel the shake and lifting up. If your neck at all bothers you, continue with your head down on the mat. Again, exhale, press it up. So we're moving into what I like to call the 100 progression, which is a very classical exercise with the Pilates mat work. From here, we're gonna lift up one leg to tabletop and then the other. Heels together, knees have a little bit of separation. I want you to keep your core strong. We're gonna add on same choreography as you press, reach, and stretch. Now, I want you to feel like your fingertips could touch the edges of your mat, and then you're gonna lift the arms with control, coming back down. Two more like this. Exhale, press, curl. Noticing if you need your feet back on the mat. That's totally fine. I want you to find the form that creates the best range of motion for your body today in this moment. Exhale, press, curl, reach, and stretch. And lift. Woo! Now we're gonna keep going. You're gonna add the legs with the body and the arms. Exhale, press, curl, extend, and then you're gonna bend and lift the arms as the head goes down. If you are newer to Pilates or this workout, I want you to take the legs higher on the extension. So you could be here with the legs, especially if you're feeling like it's pulling in any way. And then you're gonna bend with resistance and down. Feel how the Vector assists you on the way back and creates just that extra load as you reach, and bending. And I want to do one more because it feels so amazing. Here we go. Exhale, press, curl. Could you open the front of the hip flexors, squeeze those inner thighs, pull the belly in, and relax. Whew. Okay, good. Now, as we move into the series of 5, our stomach series, we're gonna have the resistance again. At any moment, if you need to lighten it down, dial it down to the 1. So we're gonna start this time knees in close to the body. As you exhale, once again, you curl forward. We're warmed up, ready to go. From this position, right knee is gonna stay in, left leg extends. As you hold there, could you drop your tailbone? And then as you switch, we find that power through the core. Now, everything about Pilates is about control and precision. We want to move in a range of motion where your pelvis is stable, your spine doesn't move, and we're flexing and extending the hips. And change. Good. And you're probably starting to get a little sweaty at this point. Reach, one more set. And right knee in. Could you deepen that curve? Curve up higher, higher, higher. Last one, left knee in. Bend the knees, lift the arms. Whew, breathe. Now, here's your moment where if your neck is starting to feel really heavy, you're gonna get rid of the handles for the next variation or lighten it or slide back. You have options. Double leg stretch. Inhale, prepare the same way. Exhale, curl it up. Now, inhale, both arms are gonna lift with the legs extending out. Your arms go up, you're gonna circle. Exhale, draw the knees back in. Woo, and again, up, open, exhale, Pull in, pull in, pull in with the core as you come back. And again, reach up towards the ceiling. Feel the shoulders wrap open. Exhale, last one. All the way, all the way, all the way. And relax. Oh my goodness. Turn the head gently from side to side. Now, once again, Joseph Pilates would be so excited about the Vector because the idea is that you're really reaching into the spring and the resistance, right? So now when we go into scissors, same thing. Head can be down or up. Listen to your body, legs extend. Now, I know for a lot of us, our hamstrings are tight, so you may have to have your knees slightly bent here. That's fine. As you exhale, you're gonna prepare again. Use your core, round up into that upper body reach. Eyes are gonna look straight towards your inner thighs. Arms are reaching longer. Now, right leg stays up, left leg lengthens. And we're gonna scissor and change. And it's this horribly slow because this is the control I want you to find. And again, reach. Here's your variation with your head down. Same exercise, chest expands. And again, and if you have tighter legs, you might be here. Just toe touching one leg down, one leg is bent at the top. Any variation where you find that deep, deep transversus connection, that's what I want. Last set, here we go. Right leg in, keep reaching. Left leg in, and bend the knees, control as you roll back down. Excellent. Now, the straps are gonna set right by your head. You're gonna rock yourself right up to sit. We're turning around to face towards the Vector. So, once again, sitting in a position that feels comfortable for you. So you might need to really have your knees quite deeply bent, up on your sits bones. And for this roll back, I'm gonna have you choke up on the strap a bit. What's so cool about the piece of equipment is that depending on what you need, it's gonna meet you there. So if you need more resistance, choke up higher, or less is gonna make your core work more. So we inhale nice and tall, up on those sits bones. Exhale as you articulate back, which means we're gonna round the spine one vertebrae at a time. Now for this first variation, we're only going to that halfway position. Inhale here. Exhale, the crown of the head is gonna curl you forward. You're deepening into what we call in Pilates your C curl, your C scoop, and your head, neck, and shoulders are gonna stretch all the way over the legs. You're gonna stack the spine up one vertebrae at a time. It feels so good against your imaginary wall. So we're working on core, deep core, but also spinal articulation. Inhale, grow taller. Feel those obliques lift you up. Exhale, use the resistance to help deepen your spine as you move into the curve. We're not collapsed in the shape, we're lifted. Roll a little bit lower. Relax your jaws, look forward. Exhale, hollow through the core, pull those abs in, deepen into the curve. Feel the shoulder blades reach forward and around as you stretch. And stack it up one vertebrae at a time. Again, exhale, curling back. If you want to get deeper into what you're feeling in your core, feel how your pelvic floor can really lift up into the scoop. Now we're going to hold this third one and we're going to add a little pulse. You're going to come up 1 or 2 inches and lower back. Again, lift. Now what I'm looking for is small, subtle, precise. Could you deepen into the curl a little bit more? And could you lift in the curve as you come up? My butt is working a little bit too. And then roll back 1 inch. Now this time you're gonna come all the way forward. Crown of the head reaches forward, opening the back of the neck. Stretch, and the Vector does go slack here as you stretch, which is totally fine. And lifting up. We've got one more variation here. Now right in this moment, notice that the rib cage might wanna flare. Pull those ribs in, draw up through your core. Exhale, begin to roll back again. As you roll back, find that connection. We're gonna go into a row. You're gonna pull back through the rhomboids, the back of the body, and extend forward. Your challenge here is to not lose your curve of your spine, to really maintain this beautiful connection. And at the same time, you're lifting up and over. And Pilates is really about breath. So I want you to find your breath as you pull back. Breathe into your beautiful lungs, expand, extend, and reach. One more time. Inhale, opening the chest, feel the back line, reach forward, finish it with control, curl forward. Head, neck, and shoulders come over. Go ahead and release the strap. Take your stretch, and then roll it up. Okay, side lying. So when we come into this next variation, actually I'm gonna make it a little bit lighter for this, so let's dial it down to the 1. It doesn't need to be super heavy. In general, when we're doing resisted Pilates, a lighter is gonna still give you enough feedback to feel really good in this position and work you hard. So we're gonna come onto the side body in basically a kind of a variation of a side plank. So the palm of the hand is down, we have the elbow underneath the shoulder, bottom knee is bent, top leg is extended. We're gonna take one strap into the vector and you're gonna reach it up to the ceiling. Now, find those core muscles in a neutral spine, press up to your plank. I'm using this bottom leg to press as well as the top. As you start, you're gonna inhale to press into the strap. It's subtle, but really effective. And lift. Again, and press. And reach. Now, what I love about this is it lights up your entire bottom line. So meaning your glute, your outer hip, your oblique, this whole bottom side of your body. Now, at this top shoulder, could you reach into the strap a little bit more? And lift. And even as you lift up, create resistance as you float. And lift. Now on the next one, we're gonna push down, hold it, and we're gonna add the variation. You're gonna float your top leg up, and it's gonna lightly touch. Notice that my spine has not moved at all. Here we go, outer glutes, top oblique, stabilization, reach into the vector a little bit more, feel those lats. 2 more times, lift. If this is too much, you place that foot down, you go back to the arm variation. Last one, press, press, press. Gracefully, you lower the foot, your arm floats up, and you lower all the way to the mat. Excellent. We're gonna switch to the other side. Find that same position again. So the elbow is right underneath the shoulder, top leg is extended, bottom knee is bent. We take the hand up into the strap. Now right away, I don't wanna see this kind of sink into the shoulder girdle. I want you to push up, feel the back turn on already, fire up your butt, press up. Now, inhale, press. What's so cool about this resistance here is we really get to work our weaker side of our body in such a beautiful way. And lift. Again, you might be thinking to yourself, oh my God, this side is harder. I am. And lift. Again, now, try not to let the shoulder creep up. Feel the energy through the arm as you press and lift. Fire up your butt, and we go again. Press, reach, reach, reach through that top arm. Lift. Now on this next one, we press down, we hold. Now that bottom glute has to engage as you float the leg up and touch it down. On this foot that's lifting, it can point or flex, whatever feels good for you. Lengthen and reach. Whew. Now watch that bottom shoulder. Press the floor away, feel that whole side body light up. 2 more, here we go. Reach that top arm, breathe. And lower, last one, lift, lower. Now gracefully the arm floats up, lower the pelvis, and come all the way up to sit. Excellent work, you guys. That was great. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you guys next time on the mat.